So up until November last year, I was as bald as the day I was born. You know, nothing on my head, and decided to go for a hairpiece. And I'm very open about it because I want men to feel open about it. I want them to understand that actually it's nothing to be ashamed of wearing a wig. You know, it's nothing to be ashamed of wearing a system. And I'm trying to bring that to everything that I do, is breaking down those stigmas and barriers. So it was probably while I was around 23, 24 that it started to really thin out. Like, I mean, it was thinning up into my 20s anyway. And I would notice, you know, when I was brushing it, it would thin on top, it was thin at the front, and my hairline went all the way back. The biggest fear that people say to me is like, it's going to look like really, really fake. So since the last trade show, it's been about 6 months. So in that 6 months, I dropped 6 stone and got my hairpiece. And when I went, everyone's like, "Oh my god, is your hair naturally curly? I didn't know, like, when you grew your hair, it was curly." I'm like, "It's a wig." And they're like, "We can't tell. Like, we literally can't tell." It's a really promising thing. It's like life-changing. Like, it's life-changing. I've only ever had poly base. Mainly because I wear it for about 4 or 5 weeks. I don't have oily skin. I'm very lucky. I've got really good skin. If I tape it down, even in 5 weeks' time, the tape is hard to get off. I'm really, really lucky in that regard. So I've always gone for the poly bases. I wear my hair forwards, so I'm not too conscious about my hairline at the moment. I did have because so they're all quite dense. So this is, I think, 110 density on the front and 110 density elsewhere. And then the one I had before this, which I didn't perm and I did wear up, it was very, not obvious, but for me, it was like, it's a heavy hairline, that. So I've never tried the sort of Invisalign ones where you can't clock the hairline or anything like that. My downside is my piece goes from here to about here. I was that sort of trepidation of, oh my god, what's it going to look like? I'm absolutely terrified. Not had hair in years. And even before he glued it down, you know, when he put it down just to go, let's just try and work out the placement, I was like, I'm in love. I'm in love. This is the best decision ever. So the worst thing for me now is when you take it off to do the refitting and you're scrubbing your scalp and you're gluing it back down. That period of like 30, 40 minutes where I don't have it on my head is the worst. Yeah, I aged like 10 years. As soon as I take it off, I age 10 years and it's terrifying. So never had any regrets with it. This has given me the confidence, and I don't want to get emotional, but it's like it opens up doors. You know, people, and it shouldn't be, but people look at you differently. People respond to you differently. I suffer from anxiety, and it would, you know, sometimes take me like half an hour to work up the courage to go into a supermarket. Everyone's been positive, like everyone's been super positive. So I took the decision, instead of just going one day and coming home with hair, I told everyone 3 months beforehand. I was like, in 3 months' time, I'm having a hair system. I'm going to have hair. I'm looking at styles. I'm not going to be bald anymore. I don't care whether you don't like it or not, because it only matters to me whether I like it. But that is that. So I thought I'll have a look around, see what sort of systems you do. I was shocked at the prices. I thought the prices were incredible, because this was £650 for me. And you could pay your deposit. So all I can think is the deposit covers the hairpiece, and then they like mark up for the hour that they spend doing your hair. So I just want to start learning it myself, find a stylist who will cut it in for me once I've permed it or once I've done whatever with it. And then I can reapply it myself now, so I'm better at that. So I use either premium or titanium ghost bond, and that works quite well for me because saunas, it's quite good with the heat. And then I just have my wig tape that I use, which, like I say, lasts quite well and is quite strong. You know, I want to stick with this, and I want my hairstyle to change and the densities to change as I get older. You know, and to start thin out, try different things. Like you say, maybe look at the lace systems in the future, or part lace, part poly. You know, and having a look at all of that. So yeah.